In today's video, I want to run you guys through a great buy two get one free sale that Amazon is running right now on a variety of different PlayStation 4 titles. They're actually promoting it as a buy three get one free sale, but it's a buy two get one free sale. I don't know what's up with that. But nonetheless, I'll run you guys through that. Also, the Dragon Apocalypse is nigh. Earthnight lands on PlayStation 4 on December 3rd. This game looks pretty dope, and I want to give you guys a heads up on that. Square Enix's studio in Osaka is hiring for HD development of the Kingdom Hearts series. What could that be? I mean, they've remastered pretty much every Kingdom Hearts game, so one would think this is either a new game or work on DLC content, whatever the case may be. We'll talk that. And Ran Lost Islands could be the next PlayStation 4 Battle Royale breakout. I know a lot of you guys are a little exhausted of Battle Royale as a formula, but that game looks rather good, and I do want to highlight that at the end of this video. And before we get into everything, I just want to remind you guys to make sure you hit that subscribe button and hit the bell notification icon so you are always notified of uploads. And that definitely helps out the channel too, so we always appreciate that. First up, buy two get one free over on Amazon right now. A lot of games are severely discounted if you take advantage of this sale. Call of Duty Modern Warfare is actually available as a part of this deal, as is The Outer Worlds. Those are priced at $60 a pop. You'll want to pair it with a game that's as close to its price as possible. I do see the upcoming Grid title as a part of this sale, so if you do pick up Modern Warfare Outer Worlds, you can get Grid for free, which isn't a bad freebie. There's only a couple of games available as a part of this sale. It's about 30 qualifying items, so Modern Warfare is there, Outer Worlds is there. Pairing that up with Code Vein is also pretty good. That's priced at $49.94, so you will get the cheapest option free. Devil May Cry 5 is there as well. That's down to $36. Catherine Full Body Premium Edition, that's not a bad pickup either. That's down to $46, so definitely would recommend that. Borderlands 3's higher editions are also available. The Deluxe Edition is $78.57, while the Super Deluxe Edition is $100. I don't know if you guys are going to be all over that given the high price point, but that is available as well. If you want to go the route of picking up a couple $40 titles, A Plague Tale Innocence is down to $40, DQ11 is down to $37, and Devil May Cry 5 is down to $36. So those three as a bundle could be pretty good to get all three of those for, what, $80 and change? I think that could be pretty good for you football guys out there. Madden NFL 20 is a part of the promotion as well. That's at $46, and a couple of other titles are available as well. It's not the most in-depth buy two get one free sale in the world, but it is still pretty good if you are strategic about it and pick the right games. You can get some pretty good deals with that. Alright, moving on from that, the Dragon Apocalypse is nigh. Earthnight lands on PlayStation 4 on December 3rd. There's a very in-depth PlayStation blog post about this, and I wanted to read some of this, as this is a game that's going relatively under the radar. Rich Siegel, director at Cleversoft, spoke on it and noted, after more than 7 years of dedication from a small, passionate team, the hand-painted Dragon Apocalypse has nearly arrived on PlayStation 4. Earthnight is a painting brought to life and a love letter to classic arcade games. Dragons have taken over the Earth and humanity has fled to space. You must help Stanley and Sydney skydive back to Earth while careening across the backs of massive snake-like dragons that as they soar high above the planet, all while an original chiptune soundtrack pounds away in the background. Game definitely has an old school look to it, and of course it's going for that old school arcade feel, but the game is gorgeous to look at if you are a fan of the older titles. Earthnight features an epic challenge that demands mastery. Getting back to Earth and defeating the Earthnight Dragon will take all your wits and a lot of practice. You will unlock and upgrade power-ups to help you on your way, but to find true victory, you'll need to bend the game to your will by mastering the nuances of the controls and understanding your environment. Earthnight is inspired by classic platformers like Mario and Sonic, and it was noted, quote, "I've always wanted to play an auto runner that is deep and engaging. Earthnight is an attempt at making a game I've always wanted to play, one that is a lighthearted and approachable, but also challenging and unpredictable. Each of Earthnight's thousands of frames of animation and elements have been painted by the artist Matahan. His style of painting fantastical creatures and humans bathed in light inspired the world of Earthnight." They go more in depth in the PlayStation blog post. I'll leave a link to it in the description box down below, and I feel like this is a game that a lot of you guys can look at and immediately be captivated by, whether it be by its gorgeous visuals, its play style, its old school look, whatever the case may be. A game that I wanted to bring to your guys' attention, and it is out on December 3rd. Next up, Square Enix's Osaka studio is hiring for HD development of the Kingdom Hearts series. It was noted that Square Enix's Osaka team is hiring UI designers, effect designers, and technical artists to work on the HD development of the Kingdom Hearts series, according to newly posted job listings. The most recent entry in the series, Kingdom Hearts 3, launched on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One back in January, so it's still relatively recent. However, it should be added that a downloadable expansion and Remind is due out this winter. Beyond that, a new entry to the series has not been announced. However, However, I imagine that they're going to keep Kingdom Hearts going based on the fact that Kingdom Hearts 3 did very well from a commercial standpoint. Critically, it was received well as well. And at this point, can you really remaster Kingdom Hearts anymore? I mean, I could see them trying to port the game to the PlayStation 5 after the Remind DLC comes out and, you know, releasing a Kingdom Hearts 3 Definitive Edition. I think at that point, people are just going to start memeing on the Kingdom Hearts re-releases, because how many times have these games been re-released? We had the collections on the PS3, we had the collections on the PS4, we had the Ultimate Collection, and then we had the complete Ultimate Collection on the PlayStation Store with Kingdom Hearts 3 included. It's a little funny. I mean, I'm not going to have as big of a deal as it as some people do. At the end of the day, if you don't want to buy those collections, you don't have to, and Kingdom Hearts is one of those franchises that does have this overarching narrative where if a newcomer does want to get into the game, they want to play all the titles. At least that's how I would recommend it. Yes, there are a ton of recap videos and whatever the case may be, but if you really want to get the entirety out of Kingdom Hearts, you really have to play through each game and understand the story, characters, and even that if you play through each game, the story still gets a little bit jumbled, so I don't know if that's the ideal way to experience the story. But whatever the case may be, more Kingdom Hearts is definitely a good thing. I want more prominent JRPG franchises outside of Final Fantasy. Kingdom Hearts has definitely been one of that, and hopefully with Kingdom Hearts 4 or whatever they decide to title the next Kingdom Hearts game, we just don't have to wait the, what, 14, 15 years that it took between Kingdom Hearts 2 and 3. I know we got a litany of spin-off titles, whether it be a Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance, but let's get some legit entries on consoles and high-end platforms pretty regularly. If we can get a Kingdom Hearts game every 4 to 5 years, hey, I would be pretty happy with that. I know to some of you guys, Kingdom Hearts has lost all of its luster, but I feel like it's still one of those franchises that's incredibly prominent, and Square Enix has tried to create a lot of new IPs, whether it be a Left Alive, a Quiet Man, and a lot of them have just fell flat on their face. Kingdom Hearts is one that they can always go back to. It's always going to be consistent. It's always going to have a fan base as long as the quality has a relative amount of consistency as well. Lastly, I do want to note that Ran Lost Islands could be the PlayStation 4's next Battle Royale breakout, and a beta might be coming very soon. Attempting to break into the Battle Royale genre is an unenviable task, yet that's what Ran is exactly trying to do. Announced as a part of the China Hero Project, and if you guys don't know what that is, it's a Sony-backed initiative to empower Chinese game developers. Ran has been confirmed for the PlayStation 4, though it will come to Steam first with a closed beta planned for next month. Before going hands-on with the game, there was some unavoidable skepticism, much like when MMORPGs and MOBAs rose to prominence. There has been no shortage of Battle Royale games since this genre's rapid rise in popularity, though only a few of these have really managed to come out on top. This is all from the 6th Axis. I'll leave a link to their article in the description box below. It was noted Lost Island checks off all the Battle Royale essentials. 100 players wind up on a shattered peninsula of islands, each spawning in their own rowboat. Completely unarmed and with only the clothes on your back, you'll spend these first few minutes rowing to shore and maybe even picking off an opponent or two using the Wii mounted cannon on your boat. So that's a pretty cool way to start off the game. But here's where things get really interesting. In the meantime, you'll be scouring the islands and their many settlements for items such as weapons, armor, and consumables. The better gear you have, the better your chances are at surviving, unless you find yourself ambushed or ganged up upon. Fighting at long range feels similar to most third-person shooters, just for Ran's primitive weapons. Up close, you'll hack, slash, and dodge and block in a distance that can feel scrappy, yet with a certain logic to it. A good comparison here would be the Mount Blade franchise, and yes, you can ride horses too, and that's a pretty interesting nuance for a Battle Royale title. Being able to ride horses this setting, I know that Battle Royale has been done to death, and some of you guys are just going to be adverse to giving another Battle Royale game a shot. However, with Ran Lost Island, I do see a lot of potential here, and I want these Chinese games to deliver. I want China to be a legitimate source for upcoming video games, whether it be a Lost Soul Aside or all of these other games coming out. There are some compelling projects coming out of China. At this point, it's just imperative that they deliver from a quality standpoint, because the Monkey King title wasn't the best game in the world. It was a decent enough game, but I don't think it was a standout that gets people to really take notice of these games coming out of China. We need some consistency out of these games coming out of China, and I think it could be a legitimate source for great titles coming west as well, much like how Japan develops a lot of games, and a lot of those titles have become mainstays over here in the States as well. Ultimately, you would like to see China develop something of note as well and become a prominent fixture over here in the States as far as their game releases are concerned. And that's gonna conclude this video. Again, check out the buy two get one free sale over on Amazon. Link to that in the description box below. You can snag some good deals as a part of that. The Dragon Apocalypse is nigh. Earthnight lands on PlayStation 4 December 3rd. Square Enix is hiring for HD development of the Kingdom Hearts series. Does that mean more games? Does that mean a Kingdom Hearts 3 Definitive Edition on PS5? Honestly, your guess is as good as mine, and Ran Lost Islands could be the PlayStation 4's next Battle Royale breakout. Check out the article over at the 6th Axis. They did a really good job giving you some insight on that game, and again, from a Chinese game development standpoint, we need these games to deliver from a quality standpoint. That's gonna conclude this video. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comments section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.